Yo, hate the Madison, and welcome back to another speed build here on the channel. Now, this build is a little different. I based it off of a picture from Pinterest. I only had the picture, so I had to try and stretch my building abilities here to make this look how it was supposed to. It was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, and it's also not my favorite build I've ever made. As you guys will see as we build on the house, it's surrounded by a lot of flowers and just a lot of greenery. And I realized after I built the house that I should have put it closer to the road, because having so much greenery on your house in The Sims 3, at least from my not so great abilities to build, yeah, it was not good. It was not looking very good. So I really struggled with the landscaping. I don't even do all of it in this video because I just gave up. But I wanted to build this house because I want to potentially start. I say potentially because I don't want to guarantee anything, but I would really like to give my hand a whirl at doing the Store World Legacy Challenge. And I thought that this house would really fit the vibe that is the Store World Legacy Challenge. If you don't know what that challenge is, basically it is by a simmer here on YouTube. Her name is Florida, and she went through and made just a bunch of fun little challenges you have to do in each of the store worlds. It's just a normal legacy challenge, but each generation you have to move to a new world, and yeah. They seem pretty fun. I've watched a couple of people play them. I personally, I really like Riverview, so it wouldn't be awful to have to play in here. But I've never played much in Lunar Lakes, and I don't know. There's just a couple of the store worlds that I don't necessarily play in all the time. So if I did do this challenge, it could be fun to kind of explore that. But I kind of have a hard time doing any series that's not directly related to the legacy. The Watts Legacy holds my heart, and that seems to be the only type of Let's Play I want to do, is anything related to that. You have a couple of episodes of Stephanie's story, which Stephanie's story I would still like to continue doing one day, but I don't really know what to do for her story. She's just a little bit challenging to play with, you know? And then, of course, we have my girl Ileana's story, or Ileana's adventure. And then you have the main Watts family, which we're getting ready to go into Generation 4. I'm so excited for that. There will be a little bit of a delay, though, when I start Season 4, Generation 4, whatever you want to refer to it as. I'm currently pre-filming a bunch of videos, actually. And I found this video in, the build for this video just sitting in my drafts. And I was like, this is great. That means there's one less video I need to pre-record, because I am having a surgery done in the start of October. October 2nd, actually. And I will be unable to do repetitive motions, aka move my mouse for an hour while I play Sims and then proceed to edit that video. So I'm currently on a pre-recording grind so that I can get videos recorded so that I can still post stuff while I'm gone. It's just, I won't be able to record anything new, and that means I won't be able to play the first few parts of our Gen 4, which I'm so sad about because I'm so excited to start something that's not necessarily family gameplay. I love family gameplay. Do not get me wrong, okay? Family gameplay is basically every current household of mine is essentially family gameplay. But I am so excited to play with Ashley and Callie's story. I have so many ideas for drama, and I just want to play with my girls so much. Especially because at the time of recording this overview, or not overview, but this voiceover, voiceover, I haven't seen what Callie looks like, or Ashley, what either of them look like as a young adult, and it's essentially killing me right now to not know what they look like. because I think they look so cute as teenagers. But then obviously, teenagers in The Sims, their looks are a little funky. So I just want to see them so badly. Right here, I'm working on the landscaping, basing it off that picture that I saw. It looks a little weird, and you know what? I was really struggling, especially when I had to add all of the flowers to it, which I essentially just cut out because it was ridiculous. But I was like, I might have made a mistake trying to build this house. And as you can see now, there's a bunch of flowers around the house. Yeah, it took me about I don't know, I think I spent 20 or 30 minutes just messing with the flowers, and I still didn't love it by the time I finished this video. I really should have built this house closer to the road, okay? Because I didn't realize that having so many plants in front of your house looks like crap. And now I know, so I'll fix that in the future. But we're working on the inside now. There is a kitchen. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a very small house. Yeah, I thought this house would be bigger, but either I'm awful at trying to lay out a floor plan, or this house is just smaller than I anticipated. Right now, I'm kind of going for this green theme because the picture that I saw on Pinterest actually has green windows and green doors, so it has a nice green accent, and I kind of wanted to carry that into the house. So in the kitchen, what we're doing is having a nice green kitchen. There's going to be a lot of green rugs and furniture in this house just to kind of tie in the green, and it fits because if we end up playing the Store World Legacy and using this house for the sim, part of the story is that she loves to garden. She loves plants. So having a lot of greenery in her house, both in color and in plant form, just makes a lot of sense if you actually try and think about it, okay? And I also added a food bowl because we would have a cat. I already went through and made the sim. Okay, I made the sim before I made this house because I really wanted to play this legacy challenge. And I built this house about 2 months ago at this point, and I never tried and started the challenge. So I'm not entirely sure if we're going to ever start the challenge. But I did make the sim, and she's super cute. Her name's Catherine. So she's cute. Anyway, but I don't think I ever really said, but I do have to have a surgery, and so I won't be able to play Sims for 2 weeks. And I'm going to be gone before my surgery, so I'm really having to try and pre-film a bunch of videos just because I'll be able to edit, because editing, you don't really need to move your hands too much. You just need to pause and then cut stuff out if you really need to. Maybe add a couple of effects or something like that. But I'm not doing any hardcore fandom edits like I used to do all the time in my free time. I'm just editing a Sims video. So, I don't necessarily, I can edit a little bit. So if I don't hit all of my goals when it comes to recording, or when it comes to editing all the videos I've recorded, that's okay. But I'll be gone for about 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then hopefully I will be able to start recording Legacy again. So I'm thinking we're not going to get any episodes of Legacy probably until November, when I have to go back to school. So the entire semester break that I'm off of school, I will be recovering from surgery. It's sad that that's what I'll be doing with my spare time, but hey, at least I'm not having this procedure done during school, because I wouldn't be able to do my school because I can't do any repetitive motions. So it's a little bit sad. I plan on reading and just studying my languages, studying Espanol, y Svenska. So I'm pretty excited to just kind of have no excuse to not study my languages. And then I also plan on doing some reading, hopefully reading some of the series that I fell behind on, just kind of catching up. I have not been reading much this year, even though I love to read. I haven't been doing it much this year. I don't know if it's because of college, which has really just, I'm almost done with my main classes for my degree, and then I just have all of the stupid electives that they make you take, you know what I mean? So I've just been really busy with life, and I don't want to stop posting on this channel because recently we hit 400 subscribers, and when the time you guys are watching this is, I don't know how many subscribers we will have at that point, but we hit 400 and I'm so happy about that, and I just thank you so freaking much for 400 subscribers. I have some ideas for what I want to do for 500 subscribers, and it's going to be a lot of work to kind of get everything set up, but I think it would be such like a fun little thing. So if you have any videos you would like to see for 500 subscribers, please let me know, because I potentially will make them. Anyway, we're moving on upstairs. I talked and rambled through the living room. I did a little bit of gray and green in the living room because I didn't want everything to be green. I wanted a little bit of difference, and I thought the gray and green went pretty well together. Now we're just working on her room. It is one bedroom. It's kind of this little loft style space, but I think it's cute. She can't woohoo in her bed. She'll have to use the shower, but you know what? Woohooing in the bed is old-fashioned, right? That's medieval talk, okay? You don't do that anymore. It's everywhere but the bed, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so we're just kind of decorating the upstairs. If we do end up playing this challenge and having a family in this house, I will most likely have to expand. We can make this upstairs like the kids area. I don't think that would be any issue, but I'll need to find somewhere for her to have a bedroom. Maybe I should just expand the front of the house so that I could get rid of some of that awful, awful landscaping. It's hideous, you guys. You don't want to see it, okay? But if I do, yeah. Anyway, I had this idea that the upstairs of this house would kind of be like newly renovated. So like the walls are in the bedroom are still kind of like a drywall texture. They're not super fancy or anything, but they have some nice like wood floors. The bathroom is newer, but has old crappy furniture in it. Just kind of was trying to give this house a little story, you know. It is an older house, but it's cute. It's got some charm. And then upstairs, they've kind of, before Catherine purchased the house, they were doing renovations to the house and expanding it. And so that's kind of what the upstairs is meant to resemble, is just a newly expanded attic that's got some ductwork in it to make sure that during those summer months it's not too hot, alrighty? Now we're moving on to the backyard. I found some stuff in Debug that I wanted to use, so I just kind of threw it all out there. We're just kind of trying to decorate it. We're going to add a little garden space here is what I'm going to try and do. I tried to freehand it. Don't ask me why I thought I would be able to do that. And we're just going to have a little garden, and then afterwards I went and downloaded the chicken and the cows just to add that to this. Maybe we'll use them, maybe we won't. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, we are coming pretty close to the end of this build. I really enjoy building. I do need to see, I wanted to record an episode of Winter Haven, which is where I'm kind of building a house with you guys. I really wanted to get another one of those recorded before I have my surgery, because I definitely will not be able to work on that when I'm recovering. But y'all, those videos take so long, and at this current moment I haven't had the chance to record it. Now I will have like 1 or 2 days before my surgery to potentially try and get that video done so that I can edit it and get it ready to go up. But you know what? No promises. I love how much love and support that video has gotten, the first part in Winter Haven, but and I really want to get another part up, but it's probably not gonna happen, alright, because I'm over here sweating away trying to get videos edited and recorded, and Winter Haven has not happened yet. But hey, no, we're not gonna give up yet, okay? It could still happen. But what we are gonna give up on is this video, because I'm gonna stop my recording. I don't know if that analogy worked, but anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ramble, the slight life update, the house. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments section, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Adios, au revoir. Sorry about that. Let's start over. Adios, au revoir, salut, hidu, papa, and goodbye. Actually, you guys can see a little bit of the front yard here. It looks bad, doesn't it, guys? It looks bad. I also tried to end this a little too early. Anyway, if you have any tips for landscaping this much, please let me know, because I was really struggling. Everything just looked the same. Okay, I'm going. I can't look anymore. Adios, au revoir, salut, hey, du, bye-bye. Goodbye.